This is a general reading for Leo for October 6th through the 12th. So if Leo is your sun or moon rising or Venus, this is a general reading for you. So take what resonates and leave the rest. Again, for October, I'm offering that complimentary 30-minute reading, selecting one person from those who either subscribe or put in a comment in the month of October. So if you want to be considered, please either subscribe or put in a comment. Know that I do read all of your comments, and thank you so much for your kind words and support of the channel and for my fur babies. Thank you so much. And for subscriptions, it costs absolutely nothing to be a subscriber. It is free. And I promise I will not send you any marketing, text, anything such as that. Now I could be sending you an email if you were chosen, for example, to receive that complimentary reading. And I also respond to your comments, but that's the only communication that I would be sending out to you. Why be a subscriber? Well, it helps the channel and it helps you. You're in the consideration for the complimentary reading. If you put notification when you sign up, you'll be notified when the videos come out. And for the month of October, I have, for my readings, if you're interested, I have $5 off for subscribers to thank you for supporting the channel. Normally, the readings are $30 for 30 minutes, either live or video, your choice, or $50 for an hour, live or video, your choice. $5 off for each one of those if you're a subscriber, so it's either $25 or $45. And all you do is send me an email and that starts the whole process. $45 for an hour reading is a bargain. So I've been comparing the prices for the other readers, and some of them are even $100 for half an hour. So, this is at a very affordable price, and if you're interested, just send me an email. That starts the process. Today, also, if, I posted in the community comments, I have my house for sale in Portugal, and when I sell the house, then I'll be able to move back to the U.S. So my house is in the ALGARVE, which is, the southern part of Portugal. It's the place where the expats come in the wintertime. Consider Arizona and Florida. It's like that for the winter. And so my house is for sale. All that information was in the community on my YouTube, or you can send me an email and I can give you the link, which is on Idealista. So as soon as I sell my house, I will be back in the US, which is why I want the energy so that I can go back home. Today I'm going to be using the Morgan Greer deck. I have my crew here. Nina is here on the table. She's asleep now. She's had a busy day. Jason, he's my security team. He's in the bedroom, doing much better. He's feeling good. Milo is in the living room. And Milo, Milo is the 16-year-old dachshund who just chugs along and does his thing. And he's on heart pills now. And then Hope is out in the courtyard, and he's 16, maybe 17, blind, deaf, Portuguese dog. So let's see what we have coming up this week for you, Leo. Things are going to be, I see some good things coming up as far as gatherings, maybe, because fall and you've had all the things in the summertime that you were focused on. I see some good gathering, maybe getting together with friends, or and some of you preparing for winter time, like if you own a home or something, you're doing some little things in preparation for the weather. So I see that. I see some activities, family activities, home maybe, for some of you, Leo, coming up. It's good. You're feeling good, and actually, because of the change in the weather, you're feeling very, some of you very rejuvenated. Sort of like, the crisp air in the morning, or, and you're feeling energized because some of you are doing some things outside, and you're able to even forget about the day-to-day things and be sort of in the moment and enjoying it. So I see that for some of you, Leo. First thing we have is the Knight of Pentacles. This can indicate money. And Hangman. You're sort of waiting for some changes. Could be some of you waiting for a message at work about a raise or promotion or something. Some of you could be related to a job, but someone's waiting for some information at work. I know that. Then we have the Queen of Swords. Behind you, the Six of Wands, which is victory and maybe moving forward. What's on your mind is the healing of a broken heart. Oh, did I see that, hear that song, What Do You Do with a Broken Heart? I hear that song. I don't know who sings that song, but I hear that. You know, if you live any time in your life, and if you have a caring heart and you're not a sociopath, which I don't think anybody here is a sociopath, then you get your heart broken at times because you feel and you care, and so it's part of living. You know, kids can even have broken hearts when, you know, they go up to someone in the playground and someone says something unkind to them. It can get a broken heart. I mean, it hurts. But this is what's on your mind, something that just, you're moving forward, but it keeps coming back a little bit, and it's time, and it's also letting go. Okay, so for someone, I'm getting the regret thing, like why did it happen? It's almost like you're still in the bargaining stage. What could I have done differently? Why didn't he love me, or why didn't she love me? Why didn't they love me? And you're just sort of, and you're being very hard on yourself. You know, relationships as they come into our lives, especially here on Earth, which is the living planet. It's hard, it's very hard. This is what you signed up for, and this is not like easy finger painting in kindergarten. No, this is the hard lessons. And that relationships are part of learning, and we learn from the person or the situation we're in, and then after we've learned that, we move on. And part of that is with relationships, and we learn about ourselves and we learn about other people. And as a result of that, we do get hurt. We have a broken heart, and some people then retreat because I don't want to get hurt anymore. Well, then what you're doing is you're putting a block on your growth, because after you go through that, you could have a breakthrough, and you can have really bliss in your life if you forge forward. It's being brave to say, okay, I'm willing to take the risk. I'm willing to heal myself and go on and not give up, knowing that along the way, yes, there could be little stumbles, but it's opening the way so that I can really experience, be open for love coming into my life. So it's all part of the process, but we have our broken hearts along the way. So for someone you're looking, and I get the sense of this, I don't know who it is, but you're being very hard on yourself. It's like, what could I have done differently? What could I have done differently? Well, don't second guess it. Move on, heal your heart, and maybe it's discernment. Maybe you're maybe at that point, or it could be that you learn from that lesson and move on, that person was the lesson, that what you needed or what you agreed at that time. But that's what's on your mind for someone. Then ahead we have temperance. Be patient, things are going to fall into place. Whatever you want is going to come, but don't force it. And be patient, temperance with yourself. That's what it's saying, love yourself. Then we have happy home. This is what's on your mind. 5 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, and the final outcome is, oh, look at the final outcome, 10 of Cups. Now see, there it is. You have your broken heart, but then this week you're starting to heal. Yes, I think that once you start realizing, then there's a little switch, and it's like, okay, I'm gonna, it's like, I'm not gonna waste my time of, regretting, and look at all the wonderful things. It's like you look and you see that things are with renewal, that there's lots of things to be thankful for, and that you can look for these new things and just be in the moment and enjoy the fall and you know, the beauty of what's going on, and times with people that you connect with and with yourself, connecting with yourself. So the final outcome is the 10 of Cups with the Knight of Swords moving forward. Yeah, that's very good. So you decided, okay, I'm moving forward and I'm going to have happy things coming to me now. And you can. You've got some good happiness coming to you, Leo. Then you have your King of Rods with money. Could be an organization. We'll go into it more. You've got the Lovers with some choices about money. Maybe some choices. Okay. It could be choices about money, like jobs, or I think it could be choices about how you're going to spend your money. It might be a project, or you have like a decision. Are you going to do it this way or this way? How are you going to spend your money? And then you've got your Knight of Cups here with your happy home. You've got some love coming. So you're healing your broken heart and new opportunities coming. Then the Temperance with having conquered that situation. Just know that you're adding to your skills. The King of Swords is on your mind with your broken heart. Could be broken heart from work, or it could be broken heart from a relationship. And behind you, the Six of Rods with the Fool card. Yeah, new beginnings. The Queen of Swords with the Eight of Cups. And then we have your Three of Rods crossed over by work. Okay, so it's new opportunities. The only thing is the Three of Swords, but you're healing, and it's reversed. So you're healing that broken heart. It's still there, but it's, you know, it's healing. And it's, you know, part of that is taking care of yourself, nurturing yourself, whatever that is. You know, and it's great to feel good about yourself. And to just take time and say, okay, I'm worth it. And whatever it is that will help you heal. For example, is it going to have a Reiki session? Is it walking along the beach? Is it, you know, whatever that resonates with you. Sleeping in on a Saturday morning and then just having a leisurely cup of coffee and just taking time. Whatever it is that recharges you. Because we have here your Knight of Pentacles, some money, and you're feeling a little bit of limbo. It could be, for example, waiting to hear about a job. It could be because, or could be waiting to hear about a message at work for a promotion, a raise, a project, something. But you're just sort of in limbo, waiting now. And that's usually, if the Pentacles represents money. Now, it could also be in limbo about a person, Knight of Pentacles. And it could be new love. It could have been, yeah, it could be new love and undecided, and you're waiting for that person to take the first step. You know, that could be the limbo. Or it could be limbo, waiting, hanging around some decisions about work. And, you know, they're making some decisions. And then you have here's work, the Seven of Pentacles, and looking at your options, looking out into the distance. Now, the Seven of Pentacles can be hard work because there's the hoe, you know, that's the working in the garden. And I used to garden a lot, like big vegetable gardens. Gardening is sort of like my zen. And it can also represent hard work and life experiences, not just a job where you get, not just a job, but a job where you get money, but it can be other things that you put hard work into. Hard work into yourself, hard work into your home, hard work into relationships, you know, concentrating on those. So you're looking at your choices here. The Three of Rods is looking at the choices. They're not moving and you're not moving yet, but you're assessing what direction are you going to go, and you have some options about that. Because at the base of it is the Queen of Swords and the Eight of Cups. Now the Eight of Cups is one of those, I'm moving forward, but my life feels a little bit like something's missing. Now, because you have all of this change that's been going on, it is knowing that, you know, if you're able to draw up they're saying blueprints. Thank you, they use the word blueprints. That resonates with someone. Blueprints of what you want next. then you can, you can go, okay, well, this is what I had before, but there was something missing. So what am I going to add to that? This is that time of assessment of when you are figuring out what you want to manifest, and you're looking, knowing that in what you left behind or what you're moving forward from, there was something missing. That moon indicates that it was hidden, so you knew there was something there, and so it's going to take some meditation and assessment. It's that quiet time of, okay, this is what's going on and on and on in my life, and this part of my life, and this part of my life, what was missing. And this is then deciding what you want. And the Queen of Swords can be you cutting through. The swords is knowledge. And this could be being empowered. It could also represent, maybe the other part could be an organization or a boss. And maybe that job didn't, there was something missing there. But I think it's more taking time, you being, defining what you want with the swords, getting the knowledge, and it's internal knowledge. And the new blueprint, they use the word blueprint. And that's not something I usually use. Now, behind you is your victory and the Fool card. So I would say that the Six of Rods is like, okay, you've done good. You are moving from that previous chapter, and you were very victorious about it. And we're starting something new. It's like, you've done good. Here's the wreath of victory from the Olympics, and you're going forward. And that's just behind you, because what's on your mind is this broken heart with the King of Swords. King of Swords can represent a boss, it can represent an organization, or it can represent a relationship. Or it can represent truth. Because again, it's swords, because you have the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. So it can represent the truth about a situation. And as you become more, it's healing the heart. And it could be, maybe a job didn't work out, or maybe something about your boss. But it's clarity, because it's swords, which is information. Then you really are getting a big picture of what went on, and about your, and then it's, instead of, if it's like a broken relationship, then what should I have done, and all this regrets, it's getting a clear picture and then moving forward. And as you move forward, then you create the space for new opportunities of love to come into your life, to heal your heart, and or new opportunities for finances or for prosperity. So it's knowledge and then moving forward. And no longer stuck in what should I have done, that whole thing about I shoulda, coulda. So this is moving forward from that, because then what we have ahead is being temperate and having taken that situation, whatever it was, work or relationships, and the Five of Wands would be like discord, confusion, off balance, and this is turning that into an asset. So it's saying just be temperate, because things are turning around. Calmness is coming. You are victorious over that, and whatever went on is no longer an issue, because you were able to get a clear picture, because you had the swords, which is that information, and that then provided you an opportunity to release that. Then you can move forward. And it's, like healing your heart and healing yourself and taking care of yourself, so you're able to move forward. And as a result of that, then that creates the space for love to come to you. Happy home. This is what you're thinking about. Happy home and the Knight of Cups. So healing your heart, moving forward, then creates the space for what you want to come into you. Now the Four of Wands can be happy home, happy conclusion, even can be a marriage proposal or a wedding. But and the Knight of Cups is someone coming to offer you love. Now it can also be offering yourself love, or it can be moving. It's, moving to a new place, taking care of yourself, or new opportunities for love. If you want it, you have free will. So it's good things starting to come. You feel really good about that, Leo, after having gone through some challenges, and look around, and it's fall time, and time to enjoy, the transition, and maybe getting out and enjoying walks in the park, or walking your dog, or if you don't have a dog, or if you have children, taking them to the playground. Kids love playgrounds, especially this time of year, you know, and how high can you swing in a swing, you know, it's all of that joy and bliss at the moment, which you can now have, and here's your happy home, happy self. And then you have some decisions about money, the Lovers. And it is some decisions about, there's been some lack or some restrictions of money. So there's some decisions. It could be decisions about new opportunities. It could be, okay, it can be some decisions because there could be some restrictions. It could be, okay, about jobs. Some decisions about how, because the Five of Pentacles is some unfair decisions or some restrictions about money. So there's some decisions about maybe how you're going to spend the money, or it could be decisions about compensation that you're entitled to. It could be maybe addressing some things of, you know, new opportunities for income, like a couple of jobs now. I personally worked 2 jobs most of my life, except when I had the kids, but I worked 2 jobs. And so that's why I don't feel so bad that I have what I have now, because I would work a 40-hour-a-week job and leave, and half an hour later start my other job and work there 4 hours a night for a long time, or I would work a weekend job. So, you know, there are ways, you know, and it's very hard when you have a family, extremely hard. But what I'm saying is there's ways that you can address that with maybe even a little side gig, or there's little things that you can do to bring in extra money. So you might be thinking about that, or how can you save some money, or, you know, some decisions about that, or how you're going to spend your money. Maybe you're thinking of a purchase, but it's some decisions around money, because right now, as you know, the cost of living goes up and the wages don't go up with that. And it's for everybody. My income is now set, so it doesn't go up. But, you know, every time I go to the grocery store, it goes up. So you might have some choices there, or, you know, it's either cutting down on expenses or increasing income. Now, for some of you, you don't have a job, and you can say, well, it'd be easy to say 2 jobs, but I don't have a job. Well, if that's true, you know, then that's working on, constantly on working on manifesting that job, and not giving up, because it's a very defeating thing when you're looking for work, because you put in the applications, then you don't hear back, and you put in the application, then you don't, you know, it's that whole thing, and you take it as a personal defeat, which it really isn't. Now, that's where it's really important as to change the energy of manifestation. And there's all sorts of things on YouTube on manifesting prosperity. Now, I would want to follow someone that's prosperous, not someone that says how to do it and you don't know what their situation is. So that's why I always recommend Julie Poole on her Manifestation 101, and I am doing her listening to her 2nd book, Having and Hoping, Wealth and Success. And I'm listening to that on her audiobook. It's free. She told how to get it free, in that you can sign up on Amazon audio for a trial. And the reason I did it is because the custom tax in Portugal would double the price of the book. So when I get back to the US, I will buy a copy of Julie Poole's book to support her. That's part of it. But I'm not going to pay double for a paperback book, and 50 euros for a paperback book, which it would cost me in Portugal. But what I'm saying is reprogram in how you speak. Bring me the perfect job, and then be very specific. I have the perfect job, and it's now. It's not tomorrow. It's not next week. It's and it's I have, not I need, not I ask. It's I have. So it's all about how we speak, and I've been applying that myself. So we all have things to learn. So if you're looking for a job, and this is, you know, your choices here, you know, change, reprogram, put in the positive, learn. And there's all sorts of free things on the YouTube that you can learn from. So it could be choices of how you're spending money. It could be choices about jobs. It could be choices about even some decisions, or looking for a new job, or adding to a job. But it's finances that you have some decisions, because look at here. You have some good things coming. You have the King of Rods, and there's the Nine of Pentacles. So I think you're going to get a job, or you're working in an organization, because the the King of Rods can represent a boss, it can represent an organization, and here's your Nine of Pentacles coming. It's coming. It's there. And then the final outcome is, look at this. The Ten of Cups and the Knight of Swords, which is the action. You're going to your, you know, everything manifesting. Look at this card here. There's your rainbow. There's your communication between two people. There's your cups of love, happiness. So the final outcome is you're moving towards that. You're no longer the hangman. You're no longer waiting for things. So it's, you know, work on what you want to manifest. And you're in the flow. Being in the flow, things are going to start coming to you. Here's the thing. I just got Spirit said, be willing to reach out and take it. Be willing to receive it. Whatever, you know, be willing to receive it. Some of you might say, it's too good to be true. I just got that. It's too good to be true. And you push it away. Know that you can have the best, the best, the best. You are entitled to the best. That's what Spirit's saying. You are entitled to the best. And be willing to accept it. Be willing to accept it. And it's changing your thought and going from a place of not enough to more than this or something better. So it's changing your consciousness. That's what Spirit's saying. Change your consciousness and be willing to accept it. For some of you, it's a sense of maybe you don't even think you're entitled to it. Yes, you are. So it's reprogramming. That's what Spirit's saying. Okay, now let's pull your oracle cards. Spirit had something to say for some of you. Okay, let's pull your wisdom of the oracle. It's feeling much better. I turned up the air conditioning in here. It's very humid today. Very humid. I don't do well with humidity, which is why I'm moving back to the desert. Okay. Angels and archangels. We have wisdom of the oracle here. Angels and archangels. And this is for our friends, the Leo. Angels and archangels and spirit guides. Okay. Angels and archangels and spirit guides here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Angels and archangels and spirit guides. There. Where are the cards, Leo? King right here. Blessed, look at this, blessed. Yeah, that's very, very good. Got your team working for you. And here, oh, two. No place like home. Remember you had your Four of Rods. Happy home. And serendipity. Everything's falling into place. Everything's falling into place for you, Leo. Very good cards. Now I'm going to pull the Divine Beloved and two of the Wisei and your meditation card. There, okay. Divine Beloved. I'm looking forward to moving back to the States, and then I'm going to have live stream for the subscribers where we can do maybe pull a card or a 3-card reading, mini readings, and these would be for the subscribers at that time. Angels and archangels. So it's a matter of, you know, getting back to the U.S. Angels and archangels. Divine Beloved, for our Leo. Okay, protection, I am safe. Change me, Divine Beloved, into one who is protected from all negative energy and predictions. Fill me with your dazzling and radiant light. Make me a vessel for your love. I now release all fears I've absorbed from others. Okay, there, that's very good. And then we have here longing. Change me, Divine Beloved, into one who offers you my deepest longings, trusting you know exactly how to handle them. Let me know my wholeness and freedom most of all. There you go. Okay, and our 2 Louise Hay affirmation cards. Right here we go. Boy, Nina's just sound asleep today here. If you want a reading, send me an email. And I am not monitorized on YouTube right now. I could be by the numbers I have, but I can't be because of I have an American passport and I live in Portugal. So until I go back to America with my American passport, I'm not going to be monitorized. So I get absolutely nothing from YouTube. I get no compensation from, the only compensation I get is when people schedule readings with me. That's my only compensation. So when I get back, then I can, get monitorized. Angels and archangels. Here we go. So right now you'll notice there are no ads for my videos. Here we go. 1 and 2. Okay, here we go. 3. I am willing to let go. I wonder if that's your 3 of Swords. I release others to experience whatever is meaningful to them, and I'm free to create that which is meaningful to me. Yes, yes, yes. And create the space. And we have, my life works beautifully. That's a good affirmation too. Everything in my life works now and forevermore. And the last one is, my income is constantly increasing. I begin, and that's your 5 of Pentacles. This is your answer for your 5 of Pentacles right there. I begin now today to open myself to ever-increasing prosperity. Yes, that's a good one. Okay, now we're going to pull the meditation card for this week, Leo. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Please consider being a subscriber. It is free. I really like free things. So let's see what meditation card we have this week. I also believe in compensation. So, as I increase and contribute to the flow of the energy, then it comes and it creates for the collective. That's, the other part of that. I believe in compensation and like giving to others. So, but I also like free if it's available. So subscriptions are free. Now, here is this. Dark side, don't hide yourself away. Don't hide yourself away. Yeah, be out in the world. Okay. And I really appreciate your support of the channel, Leo. And until next time, Nina and I are sending you light and love from Portugal.